So Carmelo Anthony is being allowed to graduate, but not allowed to participate in the graduation ceremony. And Jeff Metcalf, Austin Metcalf's father, is very upset by this, so much so that he went to the superintendent's office and demanded to speak with him and was told that he needs to make an appointment. Now, I'm going to explain to you as a former school leader, a former district leader, and as someone who does leadership development for school leaders, why it just doesn't work that way. Number one is Jeff Metcalf made the appointment with the superintendent. However, he's going to be very disappointed when he meets with the superintendent because the superintendent cannot share any information about any student without breaking or breaching any student privacy acts. So he can listen to Jeff Metcalf, but he cannot inform him about any disciplinary actions that they decided to take against Carmelo Anthony because that would be illegal. Number two is you can't just expel a kid from a school, as much as people want to believe that. There's an actual hearing that has to be held. There has to be evidence that is collected, and it has to in some way go against the school's specific policies. And the truth of the matter is that the boys go to two different schools. So unless Carmelo Anthony is found guilty of something before he was supposed to graduate, they cannot just expel him because of the incident that happened, especially because he's claiming, and I agree, that it was self-defense. Which leads me to my next point. As long as a student is enrolled at the school is legally required to provide that student with some sort of education. So they could not just keep him out of school and let his grades decline and say that he's not eligible to graduate. They're not allowed to do that. Now, what they can do is find other ways to provide him with an education or allow him to graduate because he already fulfilled all the requirements for graduation. But if they somehow prevented him from accessing an education and then did not allow him to graduate, his parents could sue them for everything they got, and they know that. At this point, this is a legal matter. It is a legal case. It is not about how people feel or up to the school district to decide who's guilty and who's not guilty because they don't have the jurisdiction to do that. If you want all the details of the case, I will be talking about it on my YouTube channel. Now, congratulations to Carmelo Anthony for graduating. And I can understand why Jeff Metcalf is hurt about this. Like, I'm a human, right? Losing a child is something no one should ever have to experience. But he's not been proven guilty in a court of law.